Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Another opportunity to put points on the board. Another opportunity to put points on your board. Another opportunity to put points another opportunity to put points on your board. How you plan on doing that? It's up to you. That's what I said. Keyword, your board. Eat with intentions. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second, not too long. Because eating with intentions means to eat for the goals you're trying to reach. Specifically, oh, and I forgot. This is still International Football Bar Day because my mind been weighing heavy. I've been looking at it. I've been looking at it, and my mind was like, hey, isn't this the, it clicked earlier. And I said, yeah, this is the football time. I forgot about it. So I slacked off earlier, top of the week on the football bar grind, but it's all good that I can still finish up with these International Chest Day. Hope y'all doing great out there. But like I said before, eat with intention. Your intentions, if it is the workout that day, you know what you're doing that day. So if it's your first meal, be mindful of what you consume for that first meal, because that first meal is going to carry over into your workload, into your workout, into your post-workout, until your next meal. Now, if you're doing one a day, I still suggest be mindful and be careful what you eat. I say put it in orders of operation. When I was doing my one a days or fasting like that, my last meal, I make sure I had like a 3-for-1, whether it be a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But same time, I had my fibers in there, I had my vegetables in there, I had my proteins in there, because how you end it is how you begin it. So if you end your last meal with trash in that order, you can probably have a hard time sleeping that night. The next day, probably function kind of druggish and sluggish, whatever. What up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? What up, Bamboo? What up? Aiden? What up, Aiden? What up? How y'all doing out there? Just give them some free game. Like I said, eat with intentions. So whatever that workload may be for you that day, and if you are fasting, when you break your fast, I know you should break it with something that's going to get you to the next meal if you're eating after that right there. But if you're doing a one a day, like I said, when I was doing my one a days, I had my breakfast, then my lunch and my dinner. It was all in order. I didn't skip around because I know exactly what I needed, so I can get fueled up for the rest of that day and the rest of that workload too, whatever. So, bro, what up? What up, Carl? What up? How you doing? Appreciate everybody joining. And it's so easy to fall victim to that first meal if it's in your access and your reach, something sweet or something that can leave you incomplete. It's so easy to get that quick snack. It's going to throw you off your pivot. So keep that in mind. Now, if it's your cheat day, I still say cheat responsibly, because there is no excuse to mess up your hard work. And yes, one cheat meal is not going to mess your day up, but a few cheat meals will start to alter your progress. A few weeks of that will impede your progress. A few months of that, you'll be back to almost where you started again, and you don't want to do that right there. So like I said, everything is good in moderations. And that's what I mean by eat with intentions. I'm gonna kick this off right here. I gotta readjust my football bar. What up, Marshmallow? I gotta adjust my football bar. I had the wrong bar in here for the week. And I forgot about it, so it's all good. And I'm gonna get everything set up, get this football bar going, get these chest day going right here. At the same time, drop some jewels on eat with intentions. You know, treat your body as if it's like a Formula One racing car or the dream car of your choosing. Would you purchase your dream car or your used car and immediately take it to the gas station and put the wrong gas in it on purpose? I'm gonna say it again for the ones in the front who heard it, but the ones in the back who kind of heard it. Would you take your dream car, new or used or given to you, and purposely go to the gas station and put the wrong gas in that car, knowing it needs gas, and then expect to get the performance out of it that you're trying to get out of it? That answer should be, I probably wouldn't do that. So treat that first meal as if you're filling up your tank, or not even filling your tank up, put in where you can put in your tank. But with that being said right there, I understand that the struggle do be real. We've all been there before. And if what you can afford is what you can afford, I'd say still do it in moderation, because you still determine that first meal. So how you supposed to get it in? So if your first meal is ramen noodles, all you can afford, okay, I suggest maybe cut out the season packet in there, put some different seasoning in there. That way you can at least slow down the process, all that extra additives that got inside the seasoning. So there's ways to modify what you're trying to get. If you meal prep, and oh yeah, I'm gonna get back to meal prepping. I'm gonna do a good video on meal prepping too, a live and a meal prepping video, because sometimes when I do my meal prep, I'll be having the best intentions of eating everything I get, everything I make, like a big old pressure cooker. I have my intentions of eating everything I want to eat. But I'm gonna stop it right there, because this ain't about that right there. This is right here is eating with intentions. With intentions. I know I'm gonna do some chest, so I'm not gonna waste no time putting the weight down. I'm gonna take advantage of the weights while it's in my hands. So whether it be me doing some thrusters, let me do some around the worlds, because I know that it's all going to carry over until my end game, which is getting ready for the bench. Yes, I can take advantage of all this right here while I'm at it. I'm going to do some step ups. Oops, I'm out the camera, but I'm still stepping though. Then I'm back. Shout out to my glove. Almost pinched my hand with that plate. Shout out everybody once again in the building. This one is called Eat with Intentions International Chest Day. So we're not slacking in the apartment right there. Just gotta get the kitchen ready. Yes, I don't be one of those, like I said, can start behind the scenes. The only thing I might do behind the scenes is my push-ups I do. Anything besides that right there, which I can show. But anything besides that, this is all from the ground up. Now I'm just grabbing my bar, setting it up, because I was gonna slide that bar down and jump straight on it real quick, but I forgot. This is football week. Got a lot on my mind, as everybody else do too. So, like I said earlier, it's been hitting me about this football bar. I've just been forgetting about it. So, but now that I know that it's on deck, we're gonna jump on it. I'm not gonna have y'all on here all day neither. So, like I said before, eating with intentions. That means that you're eating to get to your goal whatever that goal may be, that's what you're eating for. We're not going to be in the habit of eating the wrong thing and wanting the right results. Where's that happen at? I mean, just where does that happen at right there? You know, eventually, that metabolism, it will slow down and it will catch you if you don't be jumping on it. So, and when it slows down, what you going to do then? You're going to start crying and complaining, be like, man, I wish I would have listened to myself earlier when I was doing that. Yeah. It's not going to be too late then, but you're going to be fighting an uphill battle with ice on the hill, with one shoe on and a sock. So every step is going to feel very, very uncomfortable when you're climbing up that hill with one shoe on and one sock with ice on that hill. When you could have maintained and kept at least a little distance on the eating habits. You control that first meal. All right, I'm getting my bar ready. Yep, bar's getting ready. Make sure nothing's on there like spider webs or anything. Don't want no free promotion on the bench. All right, bet. So I got my bar ready. I'm feeling good, honestly. I ain't doing anything yet, but you know, when you plan properly, get your Z's in or whatever it may be, get your water intake in, get your subs in, whatever, you can start feeling a little good throughout this process right here. This can be sustained. Don't let them lie to you, say it can't be sustained. It can be sustained, but it also starts with you. Because ultimately, you're going to want to prove yourself wrong every time you get off course. Not play catch up, not punish yourself because you had too many calories that day, too many bad calories. No. We don't do that right there. We're humans, and sometimes we're going to bend. I ain't say break, we're going to bend because, like I said, moderation is the key. It's okay to bend, but break, that's a conscience that you're making of you want to give up. And remember, all the hard work you put in just to get here. So why would you want to give up? Let's jump. I said, let's jump. Let's go. If you ain't jumping, do some calf raises. If you ain't doing calf raises, shake it out. Do some jumping jacks. If you ain't jumping, get some air ropes. Get some movement in. That's what we're doing, okay? It's time to eat. All right, man. Got the jumps in. Let's get everything warmed up. Let's get into a lunge. Let's get comfortable down here. How y'all doing out there? What y'all up to? Y'all doing great? Hope y'all doing great. You should be doing great. But remember, this ain't supposed to feel fun. This ain't supposed to feel good. It's supposed to burn a little bit. It's supposed to. And what you do to the left, you do to the right. I'm setting up this football bar Got one plate on there. Wait. What up, basketball? How you doing? How you doing? What up, everybody? Once again, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? What you do for the right, you do for the left. So I did left first. Get right in. Do another lunge hold. Let's continue to rock this out right here, because we're gonna make this work. They're counting us out, but they'll never ever get a 3 count on us. They won't do it, because we don't give up. It's gonna burn, it's not gonna feel good. It's not gonna feel good, but Easy Street is under construction. So keep that in mind. I don't need a clamp, but I'm gonna clamp it anyway just to keep everything lined up. Try to keep this moving right here, 'cause I know y'all got stuff y'all wanna do. And yes, by the way, eating with intention. So if you think that your first meal can be something like a pastry or something sweet, then you know you gotta plan, you know you gotta do some mileage that day or some heavy lifting or something. Why would you want to cheat yourself and put the wrong fuel inside of your whip that day, huh? I mean, why would you? Just for a quick little sugar rush or something, just put something on your stomach. So let that sink in right there. Like I said before, if you had a chance to get your new car, used car, or car given to you, would you immediately go put the wrong gas in there on purpose and expect to drive around without any problems? Would you? No, you'd be ready to take that car back and hope they don't do a diagnosis on it and see that you put the wrong fuel in there. But you can't do that with your body because it's your body. So you can keep on adding to a compounding issue, or you can try to work on the issues. Because remember, it didn't happen overnight. Football bar on deck. Let's get it. It didn't happen overnight, but it can get fixed if you have the patience, the willpower. Everything else will kick in. So be mindful what you decide to consume. Especially you want results. And nope, I wasn't counting. I'm going with the flow list right here, because I know we're about to get into chest day on deck. What up, everybody? International Chest Day. We are here. Football bar edition. Football bar edition. That's what we're getting in. Get some legs in, some lower abs in with the kettlebell. I had my mask. I was doing some training with the mask on after I got off yesterday. So I might slide on maybe for a round, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm gonna slide it back on. Add this right here. What up, Dave? How you doing out there? What up, everybody? Shout out, Dave. What up, Dave? What's up? How you doing out there? This is a International Chest Day / message. Eat with intentions, because too many of us, glad you're chilling. I'm over chilling too, trying to get this off the ground right here, or finish getting this off the ground right here. So, because too many of us say they want results, but then you ask them what that first meal is, and the first meal is probably something that's probably not going to get them to their results. So now if it's your rest day, I still say be mindful, but at the same time, you still control your destiny. So, like I said before, the struggle is real. Sometimes we can't afford the meal that we want to get, but at the same time, yes. Excellent, see? Hold on real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pin that real quick. Yeah. Hey, I mean, like I said before, that's part of the other 80% sleep. Try to pin that real quick. I like that right there. So I pin that, so I can pin that real quick. Pin message. Okay, I think I pinned it. Yeah, I think I pinned that right there, so. Yep. Shout out to Dave. So, like I said, the right fuel inside your car, it goes a long way. So, you got a leg day or a chest day, or you plan on running, eat the adequate fuel you need. Start the night before, honestly, because that way it gets worked inside your system. So then you wake up, do whatever you do in the morning, probably your first meal, probably praying, probably after that right there. You do after that, meditate, stretch, whatever, get your meal in your system, your water, whatever. After that right there, it's your time to do what you do. If you're a morning person or evening person, whatever. But for those who work out in the evening, you have a big advantage when people work out in the morning, because you have all day to get it right. And what I mean by that is you have all day to chain them meals together to get to that workout meal or workout session. So for those who work out in the morning, if you're doing fasted, that's great, because you're never going to be starving. Don't think you're going to be starving, you're going to be weak, because when I was doing that fasting, I do that morning workout sometimes. That first set be kind of hard, but after that, it kicks in, adrenaline kicks in. You start getting hungry after that, hungry for your workout. And even if you're running on empty stomach, that first mile may make you want to quit, make you want to turn back around, but get past that first mile, hunger goes away. Peace. After that first mile, hunger goes away, and after that you can start focusing on the rest of your mileage, what you're trying to get. So keep that in mind. So especially if you're out there on the ground, but if you're on the treadmill, which I haven't done in a couple months, I've been on the ground while I'm getting in. So yeah. I mean, like I said before, you have all day to get your meals in and go from there. So you have a good advantage being a powerlifter, eating all day. And that way you can get your lifts in, get your countdown, get your numbers in, and go from there. So shout out once again, everybody's in the building. Shout out to Dave for dropping that info too, dropping that gem. Like I said before, in this movement, we are a bunch of steel in here, so we can sharpen off each other. So if I don't say it, I'm pretty sure one of us in this movement, we got it. So big ups to Dave. All right. So I'm ready to get back on this jump real quick. I'm gonna knock out another 150, get my bench in. The back signal might have got activated, so might have to go be Batman. Nothing wrong with that. So might be time to put the suit on. So I'm gonna get my next plates on there. Where your plates? Trying to hide from me. Okay, I'm looking for. Oh, you over here? Okay, bet. I'm gonna grab another plate real quick. Yeah, the back signal. Well, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna grab this plate from somewhere. Keep it right over here. Save a little time. Yeah, The back signal might have just went off, so I might have to go finish this up. A little abruptly, but it's all good though. Life. How you handle life on life is up to you. Don't let it stress you out. Just keep on putting points on the board. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody be doing it. So I'm gonna slap on this other 45 on this football bar. I should make it I think 235. I believe this football bar is like an extra 10 pounds heavier than the normal traditional bar. Don't get me wrong, I gotta check again. I haven't checked in a couple of years, honestly, but this is that Grunk football bar. I got it many, many moons ago. So, like I said, I'm gonna get the jumps in real quick. I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna finish jump with air ropes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna air ropes. I'm gonna put a little spice on it. I'm gonna slap on my resistance mask. Does it work? I don't know. I've been doing kind of inconsistently, so I gotta keep on getting on top of it just to see if it does work. Sometimes I run in it with the open setting because with the open, it's still a beast with the open. With the closed, I'm not gonna try it quite yet. So I will jump rope in it with the closed. I will do some step up in it with closed. I might bench in it when it's closed. Depends on how I'm feeling. So just can't talk right now. I'm gonna throw it on. But yeah, once I figure out or do some more research on it, see what it does, I'll let y'all know. We can do research on it together. So I'm gonna get these jumps in real quick. I'm gonna close it up, get these jumps in. And after that, I'm probably gonna slide to this bench, take it off, get some my other side of my leg raises in. I probably have to cut this one right here because, like I said, the bat signal came on, so Batman might have to go put his suit on and see what's going on. So let's finish this up. I'm gonna close it up. Of course. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was not fun, but there's some things I do, sometimes behind the scenes, sometimes front of the scenes. So this is just showing y'all some things that I do. I guess it probably works in breathing overall in the long run, but I haven't done it too long to see what the results gonna be on it. So I'll have to let y'all know. But if y'all find something, find it, let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'm gonna jump on the bench real quick. I'm gonna close it back up. Get back on this right here. All right, so just have a little fun. What I'm doing. So, like I said before, work safe. The goal is to work safe, be smart, don't get hurt. And if you do have a mask, I suggest either open it up, or close it, depends on how you feel. I'm gonna close it out, knock this out, keep it moving. All right, bet. Still the same thing. Put my hands on the bar, kind of closer to the top. I'm on the second from the left, first landing in. I hit my thumb up top so I get a little grip. I arch my back, head in the bench. Take a couple breaths.
I slammed enough, I lift it up. Couple reps, couple breaths. Scalp contracted.
All right, bet. Just a couple reps with the mask on. Like I said before, haven't been doing too much consistently to get the results on to see what's going on, but I will gladly let y'all know. This is, I guess, part of the experiment. The cat's out of the bag, but yes, the cat's been out of the bag. So shout out once again, everybody's in the building. Let's keep this moving right here. Like I said before, eat with intentions. If your goal, you have a certain goal in place for that day or that week, eat that first meal right, get it right. So that way it'll roll over and compound to your next events of exercises. Keep that in mind. Shout out once again, everybody's in the building. Y'all made these special right here. Much love to everybody out there. Shout out everybody who's in the background who ain't saying anything. I got y'all too. Appreciate it. Much love. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the new sub. Appreciate everybody that's been joining. Appreciate everybody that's just joined. Let's keep this movement going. Keep on planting these flags. TAPIN. Tap in. I got you. You got me. We got us. Roll it. Shout out everybody once again. Peace everybody. How y'all doing out there? Like I said before, this is Eat with Intentions. Possibly I might go for a some road work. So it just depends if I can stay online that long over there, because some areas I do my road work in, it may lag, it may not, but yeah, I'll probably do some road work later on probably. So yeah, my apologies for catching everybody at different times. Like I said before, I do a different time to catch everybody at different grinds. So yeah, you might catch me doing road work early. You may catch me doing it in the evening. You may catch me lifting right now. You may catch me lifting later on. But you can catch me on, Lord willing. So I've been going for a minute ever since the door been open. They let us in, so I'm speaking for us. They let us in, so I'm speaking for us, and you're speaking for us too, by y'all joining and having a conversation going. So appreciate everybody that's in the building. Let's keep on planting these flags across the universe. And we still got one more day of International Chest Day, which is the next day after this right here. And after that, it's going to be Office Coop. Office Coop is going to be not the normal office hours, because we benching some shape or form every day until I say when. And remember, the intensity don't have to be the same every day, but we're going every day just because. I don't have times I deadlift every day. So I know it's not no excuse. I've done it before. Deadlift every day, 3 sets, 135, 225, 315, 315, 225, 135, 6666, 6666. So if I was able to do that for a whole year, no problems, why can't I bench every day? I've done it before too. So just showing you what's possible, what's out there. In this movement, we're gonna get each other there. That's why the ladder is beside my name, so we can help each other climb up to the next levels. Until then, y'all hold it down. Be safe out there.